Mom, you are not thinking clearly anymore.
We are trying to protect what's supposed to be ours.
You don't want to protect me. You want control.
If you refuse to cooperate, we will take this to court.
We can have you declared mentally unfit.
Try it. I am far more prepared than you think.
Mrs. Barbara has legally removed all three of you from her estate.
That's impossible. We're her children.
It was my decision, and it is final.
I will never forget the moment my own children looked at me and said, "We're too busy for your drama, Mom. Handle it yourself." I was 72 years old, sitting alone in my Connecticut kitchen after learning that my younger sister, Patricia, had stage 4 cancer, and the 3 people I raised as a single mother could not spare 15 minutes to hear me cry. Jennifer rushed me off the phone because of a meeting. Michael told me he was not my crisis hotline and repeated the words that still echo in my heart, "Handle it yourself." Rachel did not answer at all. That night, I realized something devastating. I had always shown up for them, through divorces, job losses, breakdowns, mortgages, and grandchildren. Yet when I needed comfort, I was labeled dramatic. So I did exactly what they told me. I handled it myself. Not the next morning, I called my estate attorney and revised everything. The Vermont lake house my husband and I bought 40 years ago, the house where my children learned to swim and fish, would no longer be divided between people who treated their mother like an interruption. I left it to my niece, Emma, who sat beside Patricia's hospital bed, who brought me soup when I was sick, who called simply to ask how I was. The rest of my estate would fund the local library system where I worked for 33 years, cancer research in Patricia's name, scholarships for single mothers, and a women's shelter I volunteer with. My 3 children would receive $1,000 each, enough to show this was intentional and made with a clear mind. For months, they never visited while Patricia declined. At her funeral, Michael asked when we should talk about the lake house. Rachel suggested we organize my estate for my peace of mind. By summer, they were texting renovation ideas and discussing transferring deeds as if I were already gone. In October, they showed up unannounced with legal papers, demanding power of attorney and immediate transfer of property. When I refused, Jennifer threatened to have me declared incompetent. That was the moment the mask fell. This was never about love. It was about control. I documented everything and prepared quietly. In December, they texted that they were coming to the lake house and needed the keys. That Saturday, they arrived expecting a family weekend, and instead found my attorney waiting in the living room with documents spread across the coffee table. When he informed them they had been removed as primary beneficiaries and that the lake house belonged to Emma, they shouted, threatened court, and called me bitter. I told them I did not lose my children over money. I lost them when they decided my grief was an inconvenience. Today, the lake house stands ready for someone who values memory over market price. My estate will bless people who truly need it, and I finally have peace. If you believe God calls us to honor our parents and to stand firm in wisdom, then like and share this story.